Hello everyone, it's Bob Butera with Lesson 11 of the Yoga Life Fall Meditation course. Here we have a week where we want to do some reflection on our daily routine. There's a couple of lists in the handout that I hope you'll see and look over. You may have already read the handout prior to me giving this lecture, and excuse me for being a little late with the lecture. But throughout the course we've talked about how powerful the way we live our daytime hours can be when we sit down to meditate that evening, or we're waking up in the morning to do a little meditative exercise, and if we're not organized for the coming day, we'll have a rush of thoughts based on that disorganization, or fewer thoughts if we feel very content and at peace with our day. So throughout the course, you may have made a bundle of improvements in this area. So think about those, honor those as you continue to fine-tune your life and examine what you can work on. Today I'm referring to the handout that I have here in front of me. Try to do the exercise that I list there with 8 points of your daily priorities. And if you can, answer it from what you actually are doing, not what you know you should be doing. You could make 2 lists, what you would like your priorities to be and what they truly are, and then make that effort at aligning those 2 lists. But if you're not honest, you won't get much out of making a list. You already know what you know is right. But being honest with what we're really doing is another story. The point about putting others first is very powerful, and even if you're already doing that, thinking about it from what you receive while being kind to another can sometimes be antithetical to what we've been taught, that we're only supposed to think of the other person. But in that case, the giver often feels burned out. So if you think of putting others first and you realize that you receive something from that you are, essentially really positive while you're caring for someone else, then you're receiving the motive to be really positive and focused and so forth. It's okay to receive those benefits and highly recommended. Another exercise we want to try this week is perhaps a re-examination of breath while moving. Perhaps if it fits into your life and you take a quiet walk, or maybe you make a point of at least one time taking a more meditative walk where you focus your breathing, the movement of your arms, and you allow yourself to get into a very serene state. So I'd recommend that as an exercise. And then we have a guided letting go visual relaxation exercise that will be very powerful for the visually oriented people. Usually the only way to know is to try that. Give it a shot. If it's an exercise for you, go with it. The other thing, as I started out the talk, you might feel free to repeat some of the other exercises early in the course, some of the pratyahara sensory mastery exercises, or any meditative exercise that you'd like to do. So we'll keep the momentum up. You'll have some perhaps interesting insights as these holidays, Thanksgiving has come and gone. It may be joyful but stressful as well. And then you have the various holiday parties coming your way. It's a time of year when a lot of people are thrown off of their healthy routines based on all the snacks that are always given to us and all the extra parties, and then the people offering you drinks all the time. So see how you can maintain your meditative state throughout the holiday season using this course as a great anchor. Have a good week. Talk to you soon.